March 2024. Oh, sorry, March 24th of 2025. It's very early in the morning. I should say late at night, but it is really early of the next day. I think it's around 5 a.m. And here's the story that got me here. I woke up maybe around 10 something and packed up the stuff, got out the door, headed over to pick up Adam to give him a ride to the airport, the Provo airport, since that was on the way for me driving to Texas. So I picked him up, I dropped him off at the airport around a little after noon, and then started my trek on the way to Texas. And I've been driving pretty much nonstop, other than, just getting gas. Until now, I haven't even stopped to take any naps, which is a little unusual. I guess that meant that I slept well enough last night. Maybe I've been a little dozy at a couple points or one point, but nothing real bad. Nothing where I was like falling asleep while driving, so that was good. Yeah, I listened to a lot of good podcasts and really enjoyed the scenery. A ton of really cool just formations, and just the scenery is just incredible, going through southern Utah, through New Mexico, until it became nighttime, and then it's been all no scenery ever since. So I probably could have, I don't need to be there super early tomorrow. I'm down to my last 3 hours, I think, of driving. I could have probably crashed out for the night much earlier, and then just, seen a lot more scenery tomorrow. But I just kept going. I think I'm in Texas, but where in Texas? I know I'm past Abilene. Maybe not by a lot. I'm not sure. Maybe an hour past Abilene. I don't know. I don't know where I'm at, but that's all right. I'm at a rest stop. I'm gonna crash just until I wake up, whenever that is. No particular time frame. So many deep thoughts that I wrote down in my my notes today, and I just reviewed them, and I thought of one that I felt like was worth kind of going over, and now I've been talking too long to remember what that was. So a different one that I think was kind of interesting is the concept of agency versus instinct, and how it was said on one of the podcasts I was listening to today, how he basically stated that humans are the only species out of the millions of species on Earth that truly have agency. And in some ways we think of certain animals like dolphins or even dogs and cats or whatever as kind of having their own personalities. But I was curious, I don't know, I guess my thinking, and this wasn't referenced in the podcast, but I was kind of, I guess, speculating that it might be because the animals that are not humans essentially they may make choices or whatever, but they're essentially guided by instinct. We can kind of train them through the instinct to maybe behave certain ways, but it seems that instinct is essentially what dominates their behavior. And that makes it so that we humans, we can become more animal-like if we give in to our instinct, or we can become more agentic by practicing actual decision-making against our instinct. or going with our instinct when it's required. So I guess that's my deep thought of the day. There's so much more to that. I mean, man, it's such a deep topic. It can kind of go really far, I think, but I'll just leave it there because I'm kind of crashing out at the moment. The call to action for today would be try to do one thing that is specifically good for you to do that is against your instinct, your animal instinct to do. Recognize what you do when you do that and how it may benefit you, and increase your agency that little bit more just by even doing it once. Now, a simple example might be, instinct tells us we really like sugar, but agency tells us all good things in moderation. So there's my thought for the day with the call to action. All right, until next time, take care, y'all.